spicy. Just waiting for a few people to get on. A lot of people have asked how to make certain when you go to a botanica and you buy, let's see. All right. When you go to a botanica and you buy something like this is going to cost you about $5 to $8. Okay. And the best thing that's in these things is they just smell really good. But I don't use them. Um, I will use them to make something smell better, but it has no real spiritual property. These things will be on a line in a factory, and it's just going down the line, just like, factory work, and stuff is put in it. So when people say that they're prayed, that all of these things are prayed over and blessed and activated, no, it's not. It's always best to make your own things. So making your own things is using liquors. You don't want to use water as any base, and that's what this is, water. You want to use liquor, like when I make, this is tobacco cologne, which is good for Indian spirits. It's also good to keep negativity and evil away. So when I make it, I made this with corn whiskey, and I just took a regular cigar, any type of cigar. It can't be a cigar that is already smoked on, but if you see at the bottom, it's real tobacco in it. And when you put it in here, it doesn't even smell like tobacco. It actually has a sweet smell. And you let it sit in like your windowsill. And I let mine sit for about 5 to 6 days. You could do 9 days, but let it sit in the sun and the moon. So my colognes I would put in my windowsill, and let the sun hit it and let the moon hit it, and then it'll be ready. Some of the, like, if I make an empath lotion, which that's a little more complicated, and I will actually do a video on it. But some of the ingredient, like the vanilla bean, is like really expensive. So and I don't like to substitute. So I'll do a video on how I made the empath lotion, maybe in about 2 weeks. But this is just tobacco, broken up tobacco, and corn whiskey. And that is the tobacco cologne. Yes, you have to pray over your things, but the sun and the moon is pretty much all the activation that you need. All right. So, all right. Got a few people up here now. Hello, everybody. I want you to get into the habit of using, this video is about Bay Rum. Everybody spends almost $12 buying Bay Rum when you can make your own Bay Rum and it be 20 times better. The Bay Rum is basically, it's a spice rum. Bay. It's like a bay leaf from the West Indies. So I think it's called West Indian bay leaf, but it's spicy. And it has a stronger smell than the regular bay leaves that we normally would use. Some people prefer a clear rum, and some people prefer a brown rum. It's really just depending on how you, what color you want it to be. It's going to turn a little brown anyway. So when you make your bay rum, you want it to be in a bottle about that size. And you're going to put at least 30 bay leaves inside of it. Bay rum is good for money. It's good for cleansings. You can use it as a lotion, a perfume. Being that I already have Bay Rum made, this is just a instructional video. So I know I'm not going to put like 30 things in here. I'm just going to show you how to make it. So someone asked for this video, so that's why I'm doing it. So everybody will at least be learning it at the same time, so I won't have to keep reteaching it. It's really simple. You can buy like a $12 rum, a $6 rum, and this is about $4. So instead of buying something from Botanica that you have no idea what is really inside of it, you're going to make your own. I use 2 different type of spice rums. Well, let's see. No, I'm not going to give you all my secret ingredients, but there's something else I put in mine. Okay. One more thing. If anybody is familiar with alcalado, I'll show you exactly what it looks like. Okay. All right. Excuse me for a minute. All right. So here's the Bay Rum. Alcalado looks like this. To my Bay Rum, I always add alcalado. And I just add a little bit. And that is how you make Bay Rum. And you would just put it in the window. I say 9 days, 9 nights. So, and it'll be ready for use. It already smells pretty good. But that is how you make Bay Rum. So I've shown you how to make the tobacco cologne and the Bay Rum. This is rue water from the plant that I was growing. Can you get the door? Excuse me. From the plant that I was growing that was a rue plant. Cam, can you get the door? From there was a rue plant. I cut up the rue plant because it started to die and it started to dry out. Rue is against all evil. And I used you can come in and sit right there. I'll be finishing in a minute. And I used pure vodka and let it sit in the sun for 21 days. So that's how you make rue water. This is against all evil influences. It can even be for money. So I don't really have to show you how I make it. All I did was cut off the plant that was growing outside, and I put it in liquor and I let it sit for 21 days. So that concludes the rue cologne, the tobacco cologne, and the Bay Rum. And it's going to save you a lot of money in the long run instead of going out buying from a Botanica this that came off a factory line that you have no idea, can't even pronounce half of the stuff that's in it. So you don't know if anybody ever prayed over it. While you're making these things, your ashe, your energy is going inside of the things that you're making, so it's going to work. This, you can only assume that you wasted your money. So are there any questions on making? No questions so far? Okay, so that concludes that video. I have a client here, so I will talk to you guys later. Goodbye and have a wonderful day.